What have I done? Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome to my workshop. I would say this is my workshop because I'm the only one using it. It is at my grandpa's house. Yeah, he was kind enough to let me work in here and start my project. You've probably heard of this in my 2019 update video. Shit got real. Now, as you can see, I have some things already that are in progress. I am building my first guitar from scratch. Totally from scratch. In this beautiful workshop here. Now, today's video is not going to be in detail how to build an electric guitar. Just gonna show you around here what I use, what I have bought, what I don't have to build a guitar. I think this is more for people that are thinking about building their first guitar. So I'm going to talk in detail about that in just a minute. Now let me start with the guitar itself. We have a 3-piece ash body, which you can see is already in the rough outline shape. It is also sanded already. For that I bought a spindle sander, this one from Fretboard, which is an absolutely amazing tool for the price. It was 120 euros with free shipping. I mean, these edges are baby ass like smooth, really helpful and really time saving. So yeah, that was quite fun working with that machine. 3-piece American ash body. Now, a friend told me this is a flat grainer and this is something bad, but I mean, it's my first guitar, whatever. This piece was 35 euros and was already glued, planed and squared. So that's fine for me. Then we have a Bobinga neck, which I had cut by a professional wood shop to make a really nice cut and to get that angle for the headstock. I can't wait to get this neck finished because this will look amazing when it's oiled. As you can see, it is already glued. The headstock part is 15 millimeters, this is 20 millimeters. And I don't know if you can see that, but the marks for the actual neck are already there on the headstock. Then we have a European oak fretboard, which I already have slotted by hand, measured and cut by hand, which was a tedious job and it took like almost a day, but I hope it's worth it. I hope the intonation will be correct. So far it looks really good. Talking templates, this is the template I made out of 1 centimeter MDF for the body. Yeah, it's not perfectly matching, but it was a guide because later at the spindle sander, at some places I took off more material just to get the edges right, and I mean the hips on this are quite a bit too wide. So yeah, and headstock template. You may wonder why I don't have a neck template. I don't know, I figured the neck is 2 straight lines. Why would I need a template for that? So there's a leftover binger, which I'm probably gonna use for the truss hood cover. Talking about truss rods, here's the truss rod, 2-way adjustable truss rod from Göldo, I think. I got this on Thomann, 10 euros. Should work fine. Don't forget to put some silicone like here and there, a drop, to stop it from rattling in there, because it's not fully wrapped in some, you know, rubber. You know, a truss rod is not glued into the neck. It's sitting there. All right, now I've made quite a big order from axtech.co.uk, from which you can get stuff like input jack, push-pull pot, volume, 3-way switch, some wire, shrink tubing, and a guitar nut for quite a good price. Oh, and here's a capacitor as well. Also, for a very good price, you can get tuners. I ordered some locking tuners from Axtech, and they are about 30 euros for a set of 6, which is not a lot at all for locking tuners compared to stuff like from Hipshot or Schaller or... However, so far, checking the quality, they seem to be pretty decent. We'll see how they function on the guitar, but so far I think they will be great on the guitar. Now, I'm doing some promotion for Axtech and their cheap tuners. However, for the bridge, I'm going to install a really proper bridge. So I've talked to Schaller from Germany, and they are kind enough to sponsor a bridge for this project. I first asked for the Hannes bridge, which might be on the way already. However, I think it would have been a better idea to ask for the 3D bridge, which doesn't look that amazing like the Hannes does. However, it is much easier to install. For the Hannes, you have to drill with a drill press, which I don't have. It's not easy compared to just 3 screws from the 3D 6 bridge, which is not string through. However, for this first project, I wouldn't mind. Then from Thomann, as I already said, I got the truss rod from Guldo. Guldo. I got Guldo jumbo fret wire. It's kind of pre-radiused, you know, and it should be, it's a bit less than 20 inch, but I think that's fine. It's better than would be straight. And I don't have a fret radiusing jig, and these things are expensive. Always buy the stuff that is helping you, especially if you don't have all the tools that a luthier has. Speaking of tools, I got this radiusing block, 20-inch radius, from guitarsandwoods.com from Portugal. They have some amazing stuff on the website. Check it out. It's the website I got the wood from as well. In my eyes, they offer some awesome materials and awesome tools for very low prices, or let's say affordable prices. Also got this fret rocker, and of course the woods. So the body blank was 35 euros, 3-piece, already glued, planed, the oak fretboard, 8 euros, and the Bubinga neck blank, which was I think 10 euros, which is, I thought if I'm going to screw this up, at least it's just gonna be 10 euros and not like a 5-piece laminated neck from 100 bucks or so, you know. Now let's speak tools, and I don't mean like screwdrivers or a hammer. You know, let's start with this. This is an absolutely amazing Shinto rasp, made in Japan. I haven't seen a luthier that is not using a Shinto rasp, so I don't know, it was a little obsession of me to get a Shinto rasp, and it does work extremely well. It has 2 sides, a fine and a more rough side, and so far I'm very happy with this. Got this from Germany actually, feinewerkzeuge.de I think. Very nice, love this tool. Clamps, make sure to have enough clamps. I have like 7-8 of them, which is not a lot if you are a professional luthier, but it should be enough to glue, you know, a fretboard or so. Now let's talk about electrical tools, which are, in my opinion, absolutely necessary, or like the basic tools that you just need if you want to build a guitar and not take 10 years for it. Starting with a jigsaw, which I use to cut out the body, and I'm gonna use it to, you know, cut the neck out and all that stuff. It's very good, it's very good quality, it's very old, as you might tell from the package, but AEG is an absolutely amazing brand and their stuff lasts forever. So buy one and you have one for lifetime. I mean, if you look at the boxes, they are all at least 30 years old, if not 40. Now, okay, this might be obvious, but a drill, of which I have 2 more, I think, or 1 more at least, but quintessential to drill all the shit away. And then probably the most important is this, a router. Routing, in my eyes, is something you just have to do with a router. So I've got this Bosch router, the POF 1400, sorry, and sorry, not so plasticky. Anyway, it feels very solid. I did some test driving with it, and it is really good. I mean, you have to route the truss rod channel, you have to route the neck pocket, the pickup cavities, the electronic cavity. I mean, yeah, really looking forward to use this. I'm still waiting for a router bit to arrive. This comes with an 8mm standard router bit, which is good. However, but the truss rod is 6mm. Now this router feels very professional because you can attach your vacuum to it and there will be no dust at all. Yeah, same goes for this bad boy here. Now let's talk again about this. The Shepard spindle sander, which also has dust extraction over here, and here's the mount. It is so cool because you have from this big to this big, so so you're all set. Last but not least, wear ear protection. If the vacuum and the machine is on, it's quite loud. You really want to wear ear protection. Unless you don't want to hear your guitar when you're finished building it. Yeah, once the router bit has arrived, I'm gonna crack on with this build. So next up is routing the truss rod channel, gluing the fretboard on, getting the neck into the rough shape, radiusing the fretboard, and then continuing with the body, routing the neck pocket, and all that good stuff. Now this series is not going to be like the Ibanez modding projects because it's just a different kind of work, and it's not at my house, so I would have to take my material to film always with me. I want to work in peace, which I can in here. I mean, nobody will disturb me in here, and I want to do this for me, still letting you guys know what I do. It's more going to be like this video where I'm going to do updates and show you what I did and how I did it, and if something goes wrong, I'm gonna tell you, because I mean, yeah, we all need to learn, so let me do the mistakes for you. This is so exciting. Cutting out that body and having it in your hand like this, already feeling the shape, seeing the shape, is absolutely amazing. Also, I'm quite proud of the fretboard that I slotted myself. Looks quite neat, except for there. By the way, for the general look of the guitar, so it's going to be the red brownish Babinga neck with the bright fretboard. The ash body is going to get a black stain, maybe like lightly sanded off, so the grain pops more. The headstock is going to have 2 pieces of veneer in it. It has like a little, shape on it, which I'm going to do with 2 different types of veneer. So I ordered an ebony veneer, and I still have lots of leftover flame maple veneer. And it's always good to keep like leftovers like this Babinga piece. Now that is definitely too much talking already. Feel free to subscribe to this channel if you want to follow along this build, this first electric guitar build, which is so exciting. I mean, I'm very lucky to have kind of a gap semester or half year, gap year, if you will, to really focus on this project. I'm almost here every day. Just as a side note, don't worry, I have not forgotten the Ibanez project and the Guitar Mori pickups. They were stuck at customs. Today is the 5th of February, I think, and they were finally released from customs. Feel free to subscribe, take care, and I will see you for the next video.